You already know these different parts. My brain is filled up with ideas. Biggest brain up in the room, and you know that it is true. My brainstem controls all the flows of messages between my brain and body. The brainstem is what helps me live, and is the reason I won't die. Now it's the hypothalamus. It tells me that I am hungry, and whether I am hot or cold, it releases my hormones. The frontal lobes, I think it's time, solving problems that aren't mine. The controller of the brain controls judgment, she looks nice. I'ma go and take her by my side. These different parts, my brain is filled up with ideas. Biggest brain up in the room, and you know that it is true.
Alright, do you know what's next? It's the motor cortex, yeah. I wanna move, but it says no. In the rear frontal lobes. How about the corpus callosum? It connects our brain to one, and both halves communicate. Plus it helps us coordinate all the movement that we make. Most people think the brain is bland. They don't know about the pineal gland. I don't think they be knowing that it's a secret melatonin, which helps us with your sleep patterns. You will wake up feeling refreshed when you find out your medulla is still working properly, because it helps control survival at the base of the brainstem.
We love our cerebral cortex. It processes all the info, and our parietal lobes process sensory info to help us with our senses, which are felt by the cortex. It's the sensory cortex, registers body senses, so we can feel the pain in making this. Moving to the master gland, the pituitary gland controls the endocrine glands. Hormones can be secreted.
This is my permanent memory, processed by the hippocampus. It'll never leave my mind, where I have the cerebrium preventing me from falling and coordinating my muscles so I'm able to come up.
These different parts, my brain is filled up with ideas. Biggest brain up in the room, and you know that it is true. This is the basal ganglia. It is a part of the brain. It helps control your emotion, therefore you don't go insane. These are occipital lobes. They help you see through the eye. You think you can out-rap me? I want to see you try. The Broca's area controls your language expression. It can also reveal whenever someone is showing aggression. Yeah, this is the thalamus. Without the hippo in front, it relays signals to the cerebral cortex. You know I can't get enough. The limbic system, a array of structures around thalamus, helps regulate memory, hunger, etc. Can't find a rhyme for a thalamus. You already know these different parts. My brain is filled up with ideas. Biggest brain up in the room, and you know that it is true. The amygdala controls all of your emotion, so when you are angry and want to do something, your amygdala is already in motion.
Now it's time to move to the pons to help coordinate physical movement on the right and left hand side. Are you able to hear me? Your temporary lobe should be working because it helps develop your hearing, where all the sounds info is processed. Your Wernicke area helps you understand language and helps you express your emotion. There is no BS in the WC.
There is the optic chiasm, where optic nerves cross the brain and help you perceive images without making mistakes. And hopefully you are still alert, because the reticular formation is a nerve network from your spine to your brain, controlling your awareness. All these different brain parts. My brain is filled up with ideas. Biggest brain up in the room, and you know that it is true.